Hi, everybody. How are you doing? This is Spirit Guide. I almost said this is Sarah Boone. That's crazy. How's everybody doing? All right. So I'm going to try to pick up the energy of Sarah Boone. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my page, okay, to my channel. We're growing. I see all the new subbies. Don't forget, at 200 subbies, I'm going to do a giveaway, a little giveaway. It's going to be a for everybody. So it's going to be a 2 hour live. And it's going to be, of course, on YouTube. And it's going to be kind of like this. And I do yes, no, and I will also pull a card for you. So let me know, okay? 200 subbies, we're at 155. All we have to do is get to 200, okay? I will announce it on the channel. I will announce it in the community tab as well. So keep track of the community tab. Usually the community tab, I use it to do pocket reads. So reads that I'm doing for my channel that I only want my subbies to see will be in my community channel. Okay. So those readings don't make it to the general public. Okay. And it's like a membership feature, but it's just, for subbies. That's it. So, and it's free. All you have to do is be a subby to get it. Okay. All right. So let's continue. So yes, I will mention the live on the, in the community tab. And oh yeah, also community tab. Sometimes if I hear a song and I like it, I'll share it on the community tab. It's kind of like just a hangout room, I don't really use it for anything else. When I start, I've already been approached about a sponsorship. I'm not sure if my channel is going to do that because I'm creating my own items. But if I do get a sponsorship that I accept, I will put it on a community tab. But community tab is just a meeting room for all the subbies, right? There's a meeting in the ladies' room. My mother used to love that song. Oh my gosh, she used to love that song. Okay. All right, so let's continue. So let me try to pick up the energy again on Sarah Boone. I say again because I started a reading and it wasn't flowing. I don't know what it was. It was weird. It was like the message was coming out, but the message was edited for some reason. And I'm wondering if Sarah Boone is doing some kind of Reiki or some kind of spiritual something and protecting her spirit, okay, protecting her energy rather, because it was weird how the message was coming out. It was almost false. It felt false coming out, if that makes sense. So a lot of times, and I had that with Daryl Brooks as well. A lot of times when people start becoming aware or they come across, especially my channel or other channels, and they're getting readings done, they start to make moves to protect their energy. And part of protecting your energy can be being false, giving out false information through your energy. Some people call that delusional. Okay. So that's when people say, oh, you're delusional, is because you believe the negativity or the falsehood that you are saying, if that makes sense. So you do that same thing to protect your energy. Okay. So I was feeling the messages coming out they were edited. They weren't true. And I was like, why am I getting false energy here? And that's why I think it is. I think she has learned to start doing that. So we're going to try it one more time. If not, then, we won't cover her again. We'll just watch her on the news, All right, so let's continue. But intuitively, I'm getting this will never go to trial. I'm just getting that. And I've said that from the beginning. This will never go to trial. Right? Movement, okay? So there's some kind of movement within her case. Something's happened. Right? Something has happened. So let's see what's happened, okay? Can I please have another energy for Sarah Boone? I always want to call her Sarah Brooks for some reason. High Priestess of Fire. Okay, right? So she's determined. That's that determination right there. She's determined to go to trial. She's determined. It's like her lawyer's like, no, let's not do that. And she's like, yeah, let's do it. Okay, because this came in the upside down, right? So it's love, but it's in the upside down. She's determined to show that there was no love in that relationship, right? That he didn't love her. So it's like, okay, now the energy is more clear. It's like with this here in reverse, is letting me know that it's like no love, right? So she is determined to show the world that this man did not love her and he may have abused her or may have misused her love. Okay. I don't know if that's the goal to do. But that's why she's determined, right? High priestess of fire. So she's not listening to what she's supposed to be doing. She's not taking the advice the right way. She's not being argumentative anymore, but she is presenting a case of this man did me wrong. And that's why I did what I did, right? Why I didn't help him because he didn't do me right. I call it a case of tit for tat. That's what I call it. And it's like, that's it. Intuitively, I'm getting that's what her attorney is trying to talk her out of. Like, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. But right now, she's determined. She's the high priestess of fire. Okay. Intuitively, I'm getting she's taking law classes in the facility she's in. That's where she's becoming a problem. Because she's learning a little bit about the law, but she doesn't know how to apply it. Right? But there is movement in her case. There is movement. The movement that's here, I'm getting it's not, oh boy. It's not movement in her favor, but she doesn't, it's like she's not listening again. Let's just put it out there. She's not listening, but she's pretending. You know what it is? She's not listening, but she's not being combative. That's what's going on. She's not listening, but she's not being combative. So the lawyer can't report her because she's seemingly just listening to what he's saying, but she's not. She's using her training that she's going through in the facility. She's using that to assist her, okay? All right, so can I have some energy on Sarah Boone? Is this Sarah Boone's deck? Let's see. Is this her deck? Let's see. Yep, it is. Knight of Swords. Yeah, she's ready to fight, right? That's where that movement's coming from. Sarah Boone is ready to fight. It's like she's gearing up for the trial of her life, but she's not understand. This is like not a game. It's like a game, basically, to her. Like, she feels like she really is going to get off. Like, just if she gets the right attorney, she'll get off. That's how she feels. Okay? Yeah, King of Cups, right? So she right now has ultimate love, okay? She's demonstrating this love behind bars, okay? Meaning, you know, your personality, like if you watch all those shows about jail and stuff, prison, your personality inside the facility makes it into your trial. It does. So she's showing a lot of love to people. So therefore, that is like a character reference, if you will. Okay, I'm getting intuitively that she's asked a few of the employees to speak up on her behalf. Okay, I really am getting that. Yeah. So Two of Swords. There's a battle going on that she's not seeing. She's not seeing everything clearly. And that's this priestess of fire, right? She's not seeing everything clearly. She's ready to battle. She's going in there. She's kind of manipulating everything and everyone, but she's not understanding that there's another battle going on here, okay? There's another battle. A man lost his life, yeah. Toxic, right? She doesn't realize that she is toxic, okay? She doesn't realize that the love they had is toxic. Intuitively, I'm getting like her lawyer does not want to put their relationship on trial because it's toxic. But she doesn't see it that way because she was in the relationship. So she doesn't see it as being toxic, but it is. And her current attorney is trying to keep it out. Right? Because I'm hearing that there's going to be police reports. There's things coming in that is not going to help her at all. Okay? Yeah, Chariot, right? Keep it moving. Okay? This is something, and this is especially for Sarah Boone. Look at the horses. They're two different colors, right? her and her ex, they're two different nationalities, right? So it's moving along quickly. Okay. Unfortunately, this is the preliminary case or whatever you call it. It is moving quickly, but it's not moving in the direction that Sarah Boone wants it to move in. Okay. I want to pick up some energy on her attorney. I don't even know the attorney's name because intuitively I'm getting like the attorney is just giving her what she wants at this point because she's trying to lawyer the lawyer, if that makes sense. She's trying to lawyer the lawyer. And he's like, no, I went to school. You didn't, you know? So yeah, so 8 of Pentacles in reverse. So she's not even like respected in the workplace. Workplace being, all these cards just came out like this. So she's not even being respected like in her workplace, in the institution. She's just kind of, honestly, it's like Sarah Boone does not see the lesson, right? She doesn't see it, and that's interesting. I just put back all those cards because they came out for no reason. But and part of it was Hierophant in reverse, right? She doesn't see the lesson, right? She doesn't see it. She doesn't see what's going on. She thinks she sees it. She thinks it makes sense to her, like okay, here's the perspective I'm coming from. Sarah Boone feels like it makes sense to her in like a appeal manner. Like, I lost my job, so I'm writing an appeal. That's where Sarah Boone is mentally. Her lawyer is like, I'm trying to keep you from the death penalty, like that kind of thing. Like, that's basically the difference in their opinions of each other. Okay, so it's just two different. It's interesting, but she's not being combative, so he can't say he don't want to work with her, right? She is a little manipulative too. So Sarah Boone has hope. She really has a lot of hope. She's very positive, like very positive with this new attorney. For some reason, she must like him because she's very positive. She's listening. She's not being disrespectful like she was to that other guy, and in doing that, it's like, it's making a difference, but it's like too little too late, right? If she had that energy with the first attorney, then we would already have a verdict and she could have been in a different, going into her ways. Okay. 6 of Swords in reverse. Yeah. So she's not, again, it's just confirming that she's not being combative. She's not. She's listening. She's doing what the judge told her to do. But the problem is when you do what the judge tells you to do late, it kind of looks like you're playing a game now. And unfortunately, that's what I'm thinking. Let me get some on this Chariot. Why are we moving on quickly? This lawyer just wants to kind of get this over with. The lawyer is not happy that he was chosen. They don't want to be chosen. They want to accept cases, right? You want a lawyer to accept the case, right? So strength, okay? So when I asked about Chariot and we were talking about the lawyer being chosen for the case and not accepting it, strength came out, okay? So the lawyer has to give some type of strength to this case that's moving on quickly, okay? Don't forget, it's the lawyer's not personality, reputation on the line as well, okay? All right, let's continue. All right, so can I have some more energy? Is the Chariot, like what? Oh, boy. Like, what's going on with the Chariot? And look. Oh, boy, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. She's not... Her luck is not good right now. Even though it's moving on quickly, even though, like, see, guys, even though this case is moving on quickly, she's ready to fight. Remember, it came out on fight. She's ready to fight. She's like, yeah, and it came out on movement, right? That's the section we're building here, right? The next thing that came out was Chariot. So yes, that's a good sign that someone's ready to fight and it's moving on quickly, okay? But then Strength came out, right? When I asked about the lawyer and like what was going on with it and how's the case moving quickly, the lawyer has to use strength in doing it and in dealing with Sarah Boone, Okay, he has to use strength. And then we were talking about he wasn't happy that he was chosen. He wants to accept his case. That's a bad omen. That's bad luck. Her luck is in reverse with this guy. Her luck is in reverse. Because, I'm just getting intuitively, this is not going to go to trial. This can't. I mean, then you got to find a venue, like just logistically, logically rather. This is a nightmare. All right, let's continue. Eight of Pentacles we're building on now. All right, so this respected work. So Page of Cups. So at least, she does have a little bit of love here where she works. Well, because we know she's not getting paid at work and there's no advancements because it's like working in the prison. But, she is respected there. She does have some sort of people in her corner and some love there. Okay, so she's not as destitute as we think she is, right? But she does not have a Knight of Cups in reverse. She does not have like a significant other. That person, whoever she was with, must have left her. Okay, let me try to get some energy on this Knight of Cups in reverse. Hold on, I didn't ask yet. Okay. It was Page of Pentacles anyway. Can I have some energy, please, on this Knight of Cups in reverse? Tell me about this relationship that just didn't go anywhere. Because for the first few reads, Sarah Boone was in a relationship, right? Now we're saying she's not. Okay, yes, Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So right now, she's not even focused on relationship because the card that fell out before was Page of Pentacles. And now this card came out, instinctually, which is Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so she's not thinking of her money. She's not growing the money. She's not... Right now, it's kind of like she's fighting a battle for her life. And of course she is, okay? But I just wish she'd get on the same page as her attorney. I really wish she would do that. Give me some more energy, please, on Sarah Boone. What else is going on with her? Okay, she's the Empress in reverse. Yeah, and it goes on Hope. She's the Empress in reverse. So she has the potential to be the Empress. She has the potential of being the Queen of Wands because Queen of Wands is typically her card. She has the potential, but now she's in reverse, right? It's like she thinks, how can I put this energy to you? It's like Sarah Boone thinks that she is helping. She thinks she's gaining momentum. She thinks things are going in her favor. Just because like little wins are coming through. But her attorney is trying to tell her like this doesn't mean anything. We have got to, the big win is in front of the court. And she knows that, but she's taking all these little wins as, oh, I won that. Oh, I won that. It doesn't matter, right? The matter is the bigger win, okay? So here we go, Five of Pentacles. She doesn't see that the opportunity is right here. She doesn't see it and she's not maximizing it. Okay. She's just thinking too small. She's thinking too small. Okay. And her lawyer is also saying that she's thinking too small, right? Like the lawyer needs her to think bigger. And needs her to use some of that energy for the real battle, which is going to potentially be in the courtroom. Okay, so Sarah Boone with this energy, I'm getting that she thinks she's going to get like a slap on the wrist once their love, the negative love, right, is shown. Once her negative love relationship with this gentleman shows that it is toxic, right, then she thinks she's going to get off. That's how I'm feeling. Like she's not living in the moment. Not at all. She's living in her own delusion, right? She's living in her own kind of world that she's created. And her lawyer is trying to get her out of that, okay? Let me get a kipper on this because there's something with this not... Like, why are there two separate opinions here? I don't understand. And I did not channel her ex, so I don't understand. It's like, maybe it's the energy of the lawyer coming through. Like, hey, this is not going to work because you're not you're not, in the world with me. You're not looking at things the right way. You're looking at things negatively. All right, let's see what's going on. When I cut the deck, I saw a child and main male. Okay, so we know she's not pregnant. So let's see what that's about. She does have a child, I believe. And it might be the father as the main male, that's coming out. Yeah. Yeah, see, that's why, okay, see, that's a channel. That's why it's happening, because there's a marriage on her mind. Yeah, there's a marriage. So she's thinking, like, she's not worried about this case so much because someone's asked her to marry him, or marry them. I don't know if it's a man or a woman. Let me get another Kipper on that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's two different energies going on here, guys. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. So she's currently, this is her reality, right? Toil and labor, where she's working at the jail and she's getting things done. And, she's a laborer, whatever she called herself, a trustee or something. But she's thinking of marriage. She wants to marry. And I'm getting it's that father of the child. I saw a main man and that's main male and I saw a child, right? That's what I told you. So I'm getting that's what's going on. So that's why she's not really full energy in this. She's kind of treating this. The energy I'm getting from this is she's treating it like, okay, it was a mistake. Let's move on. That's how she's treating it. And that's honestly extremely disrespectful. That's disrespectful because it's not a mistake. And someone lost their life. So no, we can't move on because you know what? He can't move on. Okay? I really wish she would have left him because she threatened to leave him many, 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 many times. I really wish she just would have, but he also, the gentleman would go find her. So they just had like a toxic relationship. It was toxic. Okay. All right. So let's move on. The reading is almost done. The energy is almost gone. So let's just continue to see what else is happening. But yeah, she has a marriage on her mind, a pending marriage. That's why she's not fully focused on her case anymore as being like, oh, I might get life in prison. She doesn't think that. Because right now she's doing this. She's like a trustee, she said. But she's thinking of marriage. She wants to settle down. Like she's thinking of her next move, right? Yeah, it's her child's father. That's confirmation. And main male came up with child, right? So yeah, that's who it is. She feels he's her soulmate with yin coming out. She feels he's her soulmate, right? What does it say? Come to the edge. Yeah. So it took all of this. It took her going to jail. It took all of what she's gone through in order for her to realize that this man who's always been with her who's the father of her child. He's the one that she should be with. Okay. It took all of that, right? Now she needs to take a nap. She needs to rest. Okay. She needs to rest and let the lawyer do his job. That's what I'm getting intuitively. But she's not, because she's taking classes in there. She's taking law classes, which is not helping her. Like, I almost want to tell her, stop. Like, this lawyer, not only did he take the same classes you're taking, he understood them well enough that he was able to use them over and over and over, and he knows what's going to work for you. Like, stop, please. But hey, we know Sarah Boone's not going to. So, all right, everybody. So this is it. Sarah Boone has a marriage on her mind, so she's not really focused. And see, that's going to be, intuitively I'm getting, that's going to be the detriment of her case. She's not taking this seriously. She's taking it like it was a mistake. Let's move on. I was battered. My relationship was toxic. This is the best card that came out. My relationship was toxic. And it came out on love. And she's also saying, the universe is saying, there's things that she's not seeing. There's things that she's not seeing. And she refuses to acknowledge them. So, yeah, I just think Sarah Boone really just needs to focus on what she has to do. And she also needs to focus on the case at hand, right? Stop being delusional. Stop focusing on something that hasn't even happened yet. Hasn't happened to you. You're talking about it. It hasn't happened. Everyone has to do what they have to do. But anyway, all right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And sorry I just messed the order up. But yeah, so hopefully let's just watch this because, I'm getting that, this is like, we all have choices when we go to trials or when we do things or if you sue employers or whatever. You all have choices. Everyone has choices. The lawyer can only do as much as they can do. But when I see something like this, like it bothers me because one, she doesn't have, right? She's not coming from this point of view in dealing with the situation, right? It would be one thing if she's coming from this point of view, right? Love, and watching my love grow, right? Along with my money, but really watching Seven of Pentacles, watching my love, right? Watching, like toiling, putting the time in and watching, right? Love and then love again, okay? She's not coming from this energy. This card was like this and this card was like this, right? So she's coming from the energy of this. I'm pretending I have a little bit of love left for the gentleman that, I didn't help out the suitcase. But everything else is saying I don't really have love. So I'm pretending. That's what she's doing. And that's very irritating to someone like myself because, when at the end of the day, someone lost their life. Okay, we're not talking about divorce court, right? We're not talking about like, you cheated and now this is cheater's court. No, we're not talking about that. We're talking about a human being that was on this earth that is no longer on this earth because of you. And you're coming at it with the energy of, I have some love for you, but not a whole lot. Come on. And then you're going to drag this man through the dirt. That's why she's the Empress in reverse. Empresses don't act like this. True empresses, they don't act like that. It's like anybody can make a mistake. Anybody can make a mistake. And if that's the energy you're coming from, this was a mistake, then show it was a mistake. But intuitively, I'm getting that's not the energy she's coming from. And that's what's getting, like, she's missing the opportunity. You see what I'm saying? This is Five of Pentacles. She's missing the opportunity. Look, the key's there. She's missing it. Because this is her. Woe is me. No, it's not woe it's you. Okay, yeah, woe it's you. You did it. That's woe it's you, And here, when we asked about love came in the reverse from a whole different deck, right? And this deck I really don't use that much because it draws a different energy. It just draws an energy that's not always needed. I don't know. It's a weird deck. It's pretty, but it's like, it's strange. Not everybody's energy can pull. Hers pulls from this deck. Okay, so love was in reverse. So that means that there's no love. That's what I'm saying. That was leading her reading. But she's determined to show that she's right. That's what it is. That's what's bothering me. She's determined to show she was right. She was justified. She's not. Love came in reverse. Toxic came out on it. This is what the lawyer is trying to stop America from seeing. Right? Because there are police reports out there that we don't know about. Okay? Two of Swords. She's not seeing it from the lawyer's point of view. And Six of Swords in reverse. She's not seeing it from the lawyer's point of view. So this is what she's doing now. Even though she's not arguing with her lawyer anymore, she's doing this instead. Not seeing everything for what it is. It's a delusion. And the lawyer is upset and he's afraid that she's going to go into this case the way she is going into it, as she was the victim. She is right in what she did. And the lawyer is trying to explain to her, you are not right in what you did. Okay, even if you are a battered spouse, There are plenty, unfortunately, situations out there like that where battered spouses don't do what she does, right? They typically try to find shelter. They typically leave. Unfortunately, some of them don't make it out, but they typically try to escape. They don't do what she did, but she's not seeing it. So anyway, guys, I'm sorry. I just ranted for a little bit. It's just the energy just came and hit me hard. And I think that even though there is movement in her case, I think she really needs a soul search, to be honest with you. She needs a soul search because she's not seeing it, and she's not learning the lesson that has to be learned. She's not, and we already saw a Hierophant in reverse. She's not learning the lesson. So therefore, if she were able to get off, there would be no justice, and karma would follow her negative karma would follow her everywhere she goes. Okay, and she doesn't understand that. It's going to follow her one way or another. The karma, what she did to someone else, is then going to be returned to her. Meaning, what she's done to someone else, it doesn't have to physically return, but karma works on an emotional level too. You may get to a situation where nobody listens to you. Nobody wants to work with you. Nobody wants to rent to you. Nobody wants to whatever. So now you got to move out of state. You move out of state, it follows you there. That's karma, right? That's everything that you did to someone else is now being done to you. Okay. So either way, Sarah Boone is not, she's not going to ever have a regular life. She's not. But hopefully we'll see what's going to happen. But intuitively, I feel this will never go to trial. It's not going to, because the lawyer knows how she's presenting it. She's presenting it like she didn't do anything wrong. So, all right, everyone, have a blessed and beautiful day. Spirit guide. Bye.